Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we are on Economics SLHL paper 2. I do it at the same way as paper 1. I typed, I draw all the things. Hope that I can make my presentation more clear. Okay, so first question 1A1, okay. Define the term inflation, indicated in bold in the text. Remember, no need to think about the text, okay, just the textbook problem. What is inflation, okay? You know it too. What is inflation? Yes, inflation is a continuous increase in the average general price level in the economy. You can say CPI, you can say something, okay? Got it? Okay, next one. Define the term foreign direct investment, not just investment, be careful. It is a foreign direct investment. So do you remember the difference between this and normal investment? No need to look at the text. There's nothing from the text. It's your memory, your knowledge of economics. Yeah, foreign direct investment. Take control, okay? So foreign direct investment is the long-term investment in productive capacity in another country. The aim is to take control. The main point is they take control of the foreign company. Whether you say at least 10% is okay. But the criterion in the real world is about 10% of ownership of this company is the minimum. Such that you can go to the board, you can control it, you can give some opinions on it, okay? Okay, so that's the end of question one's definition problem. You got 4 marks. Quite good. Okay, next one. Okay, goods is priced at something something. Okay, let's just leave them alone. Look at the question. Look at the question. The question is about calculate the revenue. Our revenue is price multiplied by quantity. Okay, but after the price change. Okay. Oh, so the price decreases to the quantity demand should increases from 200 to something bigger, right? But depends on what price elasticity of demand. Okay, but in the question it doesn't say anything, right? No data for this price elasticity of demand. So you need to look at the paragraphs. Okay, the paragraph I cut it for you already. Okay, here, can you find the data? So many data, right? Negative 0.6, negative 1.1, negative 0.15. Which one is correct? Pharmacy. Oh, pharmacy. So look, oh, pharmacy export. Oh, exactly, is this one. So negative 0.6. Okay, so bring out your calculator, find out the result. Okay, you know the PED is a negative 0.6. You may pause the video for a while. Okay, welcome back. Okay, look at the result. Okay, like this. Okay, percentage of a change of a quantity demand is the PED times the price. Okay, negative 0.6. Okay, the change is 9 minus 10. Okay, over 10. Okay, be careful, always over the original value. So just increased by 6%. And the new Q is 200 times 1.06, 212. Be careful. Revenue, last part. So you need to multiply it by 9. Okay, get the UK dollar revenue 1,908. Look up. Any million dollar thing? No, this is a fake question. Okay, so no million thing. Okay, in the real world should be million and lots of units, right? Just a conceptual question. Okay, so you got it, right? Okay, next one. Okay. So using the information from table 2, so we need to look at the table 2, okay, we'll show you later. Calculate the balance of trade in service. Don't be scared. Look at the table and you remember how to do it. Okay, the table is like this. I cut the lower parts, okay. So do you remember what is a current account? Yes, the 4 components is here, right? Balance of trade, income, current transfers, okay. So add them all together should equal current accounts balance. So very easy. This is the unknown, okay. So pause the video now. Try to work it out. What is the balance of trade in services? Welcome back. Okay, look at here. Multiply the ring. Just be careful when you move the thing to the left hand side, minus side. Right? Negative become positive, positive become negative. A little bit complicated. Okay, so you get all the things is 86. Okay, copy the unit UK pound. Okay, and then the million. Okay, it is cents. Okay, UK pound. Okay, 86 million. Okay, so you get it. Good job. Next one. Using a diagram, ADS diagram, explain the likely effects on the full employment. Full employment, level of output or potential output. long run aggregate supply. Okay, in the UK, if the government spending on infrastructure is increased, spending on infrastructure is increasing the quality and quantity of petrol production, right? Supply side policy, right? Positive one, okay. Expansionary one. So I remember, okay. The long run potential level output will increase, okay. But how to use the ADAS diagram to describe it? So look at the paragraph 2. Okay. What does it have? What happened to UK? Inflationary pressure. There should be an inflationary gap. So when you draw it, remember inflationary gap. Okay, we draw one with an inflationary gap. Okay, bring out a paper. Try to draw it. Okay. Okay, checking time, checking time. Okay, the graph should be like this. Okay. Yes, inflationary gap. So the economy is at the X on the right hand side of the LRAS. Okay, long run aggregate supply curve. And when they do the thing, invest more on infrastructure, shift the LRAS to the right. Okay, so this is the thing. You say they're facing a high inflation, so that you have to show people that you have looked at the paragraph. Okay, be more contextual. Okay, to the context economy as upon X. Okay, inflation graph. Okay, so the government you increase the spending on the infrastructure, improve the infrastructure provided, so the efficiency of production enhances and the cost of production drops. Okay, so the quantity and quality of factors of production are enhanced. This is the major marking points here. Okay, just the potential level of outputs LRAS will increases from YF to Y1, and then fill the inflationary gap. Okay, you can skip the last one. Okay, but remember this one is important. Quantity and quality of federal possession are enhanced. It is the expansionary supply side policy, right? Okay, next one. Okay, using an exchange rate line, we do all a diagram. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, explain the likely effects on the exchange rate. Okay, focus on exchange rate E. Okay, for the pounds. Okay, of increased international demand for green goods produced in UK. Actually, the green is useless. The most important is international demand for local goods increase. Then what will happen? What will happen to the exchange rate? Remember when people are outside want to buy goods for UK, they have to exchange their currency to UK currency, right? So they have to buy UK currency. So the demand for UK currency will increase if the international demand for the local good increase. Okay, so shift the demand curve, and then it will be, let's see, exchange rate will increase appreciation. Can you see? Okay, when the but you have to explain it. Like international demand increases. Okay, foreign country have to buy more British pounds. Okay, to pay for the green goods. Okay, so the demand for British pound will increases from D1 to D2. Remember, label them 1, 2. Okay, for discussion. No need to talk about the quantity. Quantity. Just talk about the exchange rate. So the exchange rate will increases from E1 to E2. Make sure a good presentation will join your verbal description with the diagram clearly. Okay, got it? Excellent. Okay, next one. Always a thinking process. Okay, using an international trade diagram, explain how imports of agricultural goods to UK are likely to change as a result of the free trade agreement with Australia and New Zealand. So this time it's about imports. Okay, what happened to the imports of agricultural goods to UK? Okay, free trade agreement. But what is the constraint before? Okay, before the free trade agreement, it doesn't say it, so you have to look at the text. It can be tariff, it can be some coda, many things. Right? So look at text B. Okay, I code that. So look at the text. Go text B paragraph 2. Oh no, not in paragraph 2. Oh no, actually you need to look at paragraph 1, because I tried to look at paragraph 2 low info there. Sometimes, okay, but you can't raise your hand to tell the invigilator, oh, this is wrong. You just be smart, okay? When you say paragraph 2, look up or look down to you, okay? Look at 1 and 3, okay? Maybe you got something. So, what is the constraint before? Oh, tariff. Oh, before is tariff. Okay, okay. So is this the question of what happened to the imports when the tariff on that import is removed. Remember the diagram? Draw it on the paper and check it down there. You can pause. Yes, it's like this, okay? Before it is as tariff increases by the tariff, okay, higher, and the government has some tariff revenue, and now they change to as tariff to as world, okay, to the original one, okay, world price, okay, and then so the import increases from Q4 minus Q3 to Q2 minus Q1, okay, so it is an increase of the import. Make sure you name them clearly. 4Qs, okay, mean them 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, in your way, okay. So we say clearly, with the removal of a per unit tariff T, okay, the world supply curve goes switches down vertically to from S tariff to S world, okay. So the imports of agricultural goods increases from Q4 minus Q3 to Q2 minus Q1. Make sure you say clearly with the label of your values, Q1, 2, 3, 4, PP, or whatever, okay. Got it? Presentation is important here because what we discuss here is quite complicated. Okay, using an externality diagram, externality, so negative or positive, supply side or demand side, everything come up in your mind. Look at here. Explain why a carbon tax on the production of plastic could cause its output to move closer to social optimum. Okay, tax on plastic production, so the production side. Okay, it is this production of plastic causing negative or positive externality. Negative, of course, we have to get rid of this plastic waste, right? Long-term problem to the society, right? So the plastic production has a negative externality. It means what? Yeah, the marginal private core MPC is lower than the MSC. The difference is the cost, okay, the social cost caused by the production of the plastic. Okay, so what's the graph? How can a carbon tax solve the problem, move it closer or even to the social optimum? Try it out, okay? Just try, okay? Welcome back. Okay, check-in time. The diagram is like this. Wow, complicated, but you draw it out. Well done, well done. Okay, so you explained it before we are in A, okay, because MPC is lower than it, okay. So we have over provision, over production, okay, and there is a welfare loss here, okay. By taxing it by exactly this amount, okay, then shift the supply curve to the left hand side or shift up, okay. And then if you exactly know how much is this thing, okay, then you do the exact correct tax, but actually in the real world it's impossible to know it, okay. And then you can shift the MPC to MSC. Okay, wow, well done. And then the optimum is resumed, attained. Okay, just presentation. Okay, before the imposition of carbon tax, the economy works at A. Okay, could say clearly. Okay, mark it here. Okay, with over provision of Q1 minus Q. Okay, and this over provision is the problem. Okay, and the welfare loss X. Okay, say clearly. With the imposition of carbon tax, the MPC shift to the left to MSC, okay, or shift up, you can say, okay, and then the economy moves from B to the social optimum B because the question talk about social optimum. Remember, put it here, okay, and then you say clearly what happened, okay. So output level plastic decreases to the social optimum level Q. You see, social optimum. Okay. The question talk about it, so I named it several times, okay. Force the marker to keep with the marks, okay. So the negative externality is reduced and the welfare loss is eliminated. Make sure you have some way to show off that I know it is a negative externality to the supply side, okay. Okay, got it? Of course, okay, next one, okay. Okay, using information from the text, okay, and the knowledge of economy, okay, I discussed the likely effects of the exchange rate trend, okay, this is the source, okay, don't talk about it. And then on the UK balance of payments and the UK economy, well, 15 marks. Relax. Two questions on UK balance of payment and on UK economy. So each one is 7.5 marks. Okay. Okay. First of all, you have to recognize the exchange rate trend. Easy to recognize. Look at here. The diagram is here. Just be careful. Look at the left hand side. US dollar per UK dollar or UK dollar per US dollar. Okay, this one is US dollar per UK dollar. goes down, it means that it is, yes, depreciation, okay, of the UK pounds, okay. So first of all, you recognize it is a depreciation trend, and then forget about this curve, okay. It is a trend, is depreciation, you write down explicitly, and you write down explicitly balance of payment. It means current account balance and the capital account balance. What is missing? Financial account. Skip it, okay, don't talk about it. So look at the thing, okay, talk about depreciation. Depreciation should, remember, help the current account balance, right? Majorly. You can say some account thing, okay? So look at here, okay, this is the, yeah, account. The balance sheet, okay, look at here. Remember, it is 86, okay? Which marks show you that the current accounts balance, capital account balance improved? Yes, balance of trade in services, okay? Services have become cheaper, okay? So people come to enjoy the service, okay? 86 to 127, okay? This is the improving thing. And something is going back, okay? Income. Because depreciation, the people has a fewer money, right? Relatively to spend, okay? Okay, so the income changed from a 6 to a negative 12. Okay? This is these two things that you can mention. Don't mention this one. FDI. FDI is the financial balance, or financial account, okay? Okay, balance of payment, current and capital. Okay, so we'll talk about this. We'll talk about it later in the economy parts, okay? Okay, so you can say, remember two sides. So remember, two questions, two sides. So four things actually, okay? So each one is just a 4 marks, okay? Or a little bit less, okay? So when currency depreciate, export cheaper and imports are more expensive, okay? So export competitiveness of domestic firm increases, net export increases, and the current accounts balance improves. Where can we show it? Again, it's the balance of trade in services increased from 86 to 127. But be careful of the last part of paper 2 question 1 and 2. Remember, code the data. Tell people where does you get this implication or get this idea, okay? Worsening, okay, but increase the outflows on income because they have to buy foreign goods, okay? And then which to pay income obligation leading to current accounts deficit, okay? So you can see it is the problem, okay? It's shown by the decrease of income from 6 to negative 12 billion, okay? So you show off your understanding of it, okay? You can call out the data too, but I think this two is the most obvious one, right? So you can get 7 marks, okay? So each one 3, okay? Or 4, okay? Effects on UK economy, okay? Look at the data again. Again, look at this data. What is the effect? Everyone know a depreciation habit, okay? Right? Really, okay? Real GDP increases. Good. Unemployment decreases. Wow. Inflation decreases. So good, so good. But how to explain it? Remember how to explain it. Depreciation. Yes, you're right. You got it. Okay. Export increases, right? Because of depreciation. So real GDP increases and the economy grows. So it can be shown by clearly the GDP growth. Okay. Code the data clearly. 27,000 to 30,000. Wow, big increase. Okay. And then fall in the purchasing power for household and businesses. Maybe it had a pressure on the GDP growth. Okay, but because the real purchasing power of household and business drops, okay, maybe less investment. Okay, so be careful by the local. But the current division attract a foreign investment, right? Things become cheaper, right? Okay, so it is shown about the increase of FDI before, okay, from 30 to 58 billion UK pound. Okay? Because it will to show people that I notice it is a fact, okay, from the data, not my guess, okay, not my blind guess. We have some support, okay. Employment increases, yeah, because of the foreign investment, right? Employment will increase, economy will grow, unemployment rates will drop. Wow, everything is good about the foreign investment, okay. So it is shown by the drop of unemployment rates from 8% to 4.5%. Excellent. Also, imports becomes just more expensive, okay, may lead to imports inflation, okay, but it is decreasing, right? But you can still say it's still low, higher than the expected Western countries 2% aim, right? It's still higher than that, so it can be shown by the inflation between 3.9 to 2.2, but still higher than the normal one, right? Don't say it decrease, okay? Concentrate on still higher than the average value. And then the need to sell more export to cover imports and maybe there will be overuse of resources that will be resulting in negative externality. Okay, you have to say the other side too, but it is not supported by the result. So question 1 is finished. Okay, ready for question 2? Of course. Okay, let's go. For question 2, define the term informal economy indicated in both in the text. Okay, remember the informal. Why is it informal? No money? No, low record. So the aim is informal economy is the economic activity that are unrecorded in national income accounts, okay, by the government, so no need to pay the tax, okay, and sometimes it's illegal, yeah, right? So remember, informal is unrecorded. Next one, okay, divide the term depreciation indicated in above in the text, okay, depreciation. What is depreciation? Yes, it's about the price of a currency. Depreciation is a fall or in the price of a currency in terms of another currency or a basket of another currency in a floating exchange rate system. Okay, say clearly it is a floating exchange rate system that has a depreciation. In the fixed one, know this concept, right? Of course. Okay, got 4 marks. Happy? Happy. So memorize all the definition. Although I've kind of there are about 200 and 300 definition in economics. Okay, maybe later I can make a video for that. Okay. Okay, using information from table 5. Okay, calculate the value of consumption in the Philippines. Oh, you talk about Philippines. I'm sorry, I don't know it. Okay. Okay, look at table 5. Okay, consumption. You can do it, right? Look at all these things. Very good table. Add them together is a GDP, right? All are the components of GDP. So add them together is 19,700 billions of Philippines. So bring out your calculator, get it. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. Look at my suggest solution. Okay. Write down the equation. Substitute the thing. Remember minus. Wow, crazy man. You can get it. 14,600 billion. Okay. Sometimes you can write a PHP at the front. Okay. Well done. Next one. A low-income household in the Philippines earn 40,000 first, and then to 32,000. Oh, good. Increase of income, right? And its annual demand for rice increased from 250 to 256. It's just track. Okay. Before I learn, rice is always inferior good, right? But for this example, rice is a normal good, right? Increase of income, increase of purchase of the rice, consumption of the rice. So it's a little bit not particular, I should say. Okay, calculate the income elasticity of demand for the rice for this house. Okay, bring out a calculator, calculate it. Remember, always change of quantity, demand at top, and all the other thing is below. Now is income. Okay, percentage. Welcome back. Check your answer. Okay, 0.48. Wow, quite big. Right, 48%. Oh, quite large. 48%. So 1% of increase of income, 0.48 percentage increase of purchase of rice. Okay, good idea. So it is larger than 0, so it is a normal goods, right? You know it? Yeah, then you can get a marks because it asks you inferior or normal good, right? Larger than 0 is enough. Okay, no need for larger than anything. Larger than 0 is enough. So larger than 0 for the YED, okay? And then so it is a normal good. Got it? Of course. Okay, next one. Okay. Use a diagram. Oh, diagram time again. C, D, E, F, G. Oh, crazy. Okay. Use a diagram. Okay, explain the likely effect on the Philippine real GDP as a result of higher global energy prices. Higher global energy prices. So higher. So what we have? Okay. Maybe you don't have any idea. I don't have much to. So look at the text. Okay, text D, paragraph 5. Expansionary fiscal policy. Okay. It's not my point. Okay, higher global energy prices and the depreciation of peso has added to inflationary pressure. Oh, so it will cause inflationary. Why? Okay, why? Think about why. Higher global energy price means why? Higher cost of production, right? Right? So what will happen to the supply curve? Okay, what will happen to it? And then I will make inflation. It make the price level increase. Okay, Got it? Look at here. That's the thing, okay? Yes, because higher global energy prices increase the cost of production, so the aggregate supply drops, okay? So the short one aggregate supply curve was shifted to the left from 1 to 2. Remember, label them 1, 2, okay? Before is 1, final is 2, okay? So the real GDP, don't talk about the price level, although I mark it 2 here. This is not the main point inflation, but it reinforces your discussion because you see inflationary graph in the prayer graph, right? Inflationary pressure. So real GDP decreases from Y1 to Y2. Remember, always look at the question. Answer exactly cause and effects. Okay. Don't talk about other thing. Okay. Okay. Just 4 marks. Okay. 2 marks is a diagram. 2 marks is the discussion. Okay. Next diagram. I know your diagram. Using an international trade diagram. Remember what is so special about international trade diagram? Horizontal world supply curve, right? Good. Explain the likely effect on the domestic production of pork, okay? When the quota on pork imports into Philippines was removed. You don't need to look at the diagram because it says clearly. Quota, import, remove. Before it has quota, now no quota, then what will happen to the domestic production of pork, okay? Not the imports, okay? Draw the diagram before and after, okay? This one is hard. Really hard. Some stranger compile supply curve. Okay, okay, come back. Welcome and checking time. Okay, and to see is like this. So no need. Okay, and the thing is like this. Okay, there. Can you see? Okay, before is a combined quota supply curve. Okay, and then the quota is removed, so become a separate into supply curve, domestic and world supply curve, horizontal. And then you can see a before. Okay, after, so you can see all the thing before domestic production is Q2, now the domestic production is Q1. Okay, it should be less, right? More competition from foreign country goods. Okay, so decrease on Q2 over Q1 for the domestic Q. I label other thing too, but they are not important. Okay, focus on thing. Okay, so describe. Okay, so with the removal of quota on bulk, the total supply curve breaks back into the world supply curve and the domestic supply curve. Remember, with the introduction of quota, these two supply curve join together. Now we break it back. Okay, so the price of the pork decreases from P to PW. Wow, first attack. And then and the quantity of the domestic production of pork decreases from Q2 to Q1 again. Wow. So the price drop and the quantity demand drop to wow. It is a big problem for the domestic pork producer, right? Price decrease, quantity sold decrease. Oh no, big problem, big problem. Okay, that's it. Okay, next one. Okay. Diagram again, I know you use an exchange diagram but explain the likely effect on the exchange rate for the visa of the tariff on rice imports. Tariff, what is this tariff? Okay, anything idea? No, and I look at here. What's the tariff? Okay, to help the local farmer, the government is good. To help the local government, farmer, they impose a tariff 35%. Wow, on the rice. Okay, well they let the pork go in, but they don't let the rice go in. Okay. Okay. Okay, 35% of tariff on the rice. Okay. Good. So it is a big before it's zero. Okay, from 0 to 35%. Then they will use the tariff revenue to subsidize for the improvement program. Okay, I mean increasing the factor of production in the farming industry. Okay, or help the farmer to change their job. Okay, to others a more higher income one. Okay. So what's the diagram? Join on the paper. Pause the video and wait again. Welcome back. The diagram should be like this one. Very easy way because you impose tariff on the rice imports. Okay, so the domestic consumer will shift the purchase of rice from imports to locals, right? So the domestic demand for rice import drops. Okay? So buying less foreign thing, right? So they don't need to sell so many local currency to pay for the imports. Okay, so the supply of the currency decreases. Okay, so it will shift to the left. Okay, from S1 to S2, and then the price of currency will rises from E1 to E2. Okay, of course you can say the demand curve demand of a currency shift to the right too, but it's more strict, more smooth. Okay, to talk about the supply side, because now is buying less imports, right? So you need to sell less domestic currency to exchange for the foreign currency. Okay, so as supply of currency decrease, shift to the left, so exchange rate shift up. Okay, that's it. Okay, next one. Okay, using a demand and supply system, okay, explaining what is likely to happen to excess supply. Wow, excess supply already happened. Okay, if the minimum price of a floor price, remember, charged by a pirate bus driver is raised further. Also, before it has a price floor already, but now they just raises it up. Wow, crazy. Okay, about the equilibrium price. Okay, okay, even in the text, you can reinforce this picture. Okay, text E. Okay, before, because they want people to work in the rural area, make sure there is some bus driving, some infrastructure is using, people can travel around in the rural area, so they pay the higher price than normal. They have a floor price. Okay, now they want to increase this floor price. Okay, so what will change? Change to what? Okay, excess of supply. Remember, focus on the excess supply concept. Okay, of course excess supply will increase, but why? Draw the diagram now. Price floor diagram. Be careful, not the ceiling. Remember, price floor is always higher than the equilibrium one. Okay. Welcome back. That's it. Okay. You can draw two price floor. You just draw one and you describe. Okay. So it's there. If the price floor, the thing is like this, the excess supply is Q2 minus Q1. Okay. And then you can say to the context. Okay. You say key. Don't stop here. Okay? Because you have to say increase. Okay, then the minimum price further increase to the price for ship up. Okay, and then the quantity demand will further drop and the quantity supply will further rise. Oh no, and then the excess supply will further increase. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, last one is the hard one. Okay, 15 marks. Okay, using information from the text or knowledge. Okay, evaluate the policy used in the Philippines to do what? Because unnatural policy is in the question. Okay, reduce poverty and reduce income inequality. Always is discussed before in previous part FE or what. Okay, so do you remember what is the government policy? Tariff on rice. Okay, and price for bus driver in rural area, and reinvestment of the revenue from tariff back to the rural society, to help them to improve their technology, to help them to train up the farmers, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, reduce poverty. Okay, reduce income inequality. Not about getting more money. Okay, they want to reduce poverty, reduce income inequality. So look at here. Okay, look at the diagram. Okay, first one. Anything about poverty and income inequality change? I forgot. Of course, GDP increase, poverty will decrease. Right? Talk about this one. Okay, code this data. And then inflation, not our main point. Okay, unemployment rate drop. Good, 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 good. Important. And then unemployment rate drop also for income equality too. Okay, this too. Okay, I think it's about GDP and then unemployment. I will mention it. And then next table. Okay, this one. What will you mention? Inequality. Absolute poverty drops. Okay, good thing. Gini coefficient drops. Good thing. HDI increases. Good thing. Okay, about it's about poverty. Okay, and the HDI ranking is the same. The same. Oh, HDI ranking drops. Sorry. So don't mention this one. Mention the top one. Okay. So remember, you have to do the underlying thing. Remember, code the data, and then you have the two thing. Remember, tariff, and then price floor, advantage and disadvantage. So we again 4 things, 15 marks. So each thing is a 4 to 3 marks. Okay, relaxing. Okay, including the coding of the thing. Okay, okay, advantage. Okay, okay, about tariff on the rice imports. Okay, it is a protect. Okay, protects what? Okay, local rice producer, and they always have the lowest income. Okay, So the income inequality is reduced. It's shown by the decrease of Gini index from 0.465 to 0.4441. And then also they use the tariff revenue back to the farming district, okay, and also training of the farmer. So the human factor of production of the farmer become more knowledge, okay. So the HDI increases, although slightly, 0.644 to 0.699, okay. And then when they do this reinvestment, okay, factor of production for farming improves, okay. So LRAS have shifted to the right, okay. So the potential real outputs and the real output will increase too, okay. So it's shown by the increase of GDP from 127,000 to 163,000, okay. Okay, and then I should have some unit here, maybe billion or million, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot this thing. And then the poverty will be reduced too, right? GDP increase, okay. It is shown by the decrease of absolute poverty from 10% to 3%, quite big. But you have to say the two side, right? Evaluate, okay. So the disadvantage is, okay, price of rice rises. For is a portion of spending for Euro Kingdom Group, right? So they think of standard of living will worsen, okay. Income inequality may worsen, okay. And the tariff makes its currency appreciate. Wow, current appreciation, okay, is shown by the increase of the exchange rate. So export will drop. Local thing become more expensive, right? And then export drop and GDP drop, poverty might worsen. So two sides, right? Remember, you just say one side hard to get a 15 marks, right? So talk about the other one is about a price for bus driver in rural areas. Okay, first one you have some quotation code from the data. Okay, first of all, supports important sector of the economy, right? In the rural area, if there's no bus, people can't travel around, right? So providing infrastructure in rural areas is important, okay? And guarantee a minimum income for the producer, the worker there, right? And resulting benefit for healthcare, education, and breaking poverty cycle, okay? So poverty reduces, no need to go vehicle already, yeah? And prevent a producer, it means the driver, okay? Who are not covering the costs from going out of the business. So people can still work, right? So decrease unemployment rate. So it's shown by the drop of unemployment rate from 3.5% to 2.5%, okay? And then it also supports the rural employment, okay? Because income level in rural areas is always lower, right? So the income inequality is reduced. And what's the disadvantage? Short one, artificial, right? Only temporary relief to producer. May discourage the producer, the driver to for diversification to do other jobs, right? Maybe they get a better job actually, but because you subsidize them, so they're still doing that job, okay? They have more potential, higher potential, maybe. And then they encourage oversupply, exactly oversupply. So yeah, and then later on, this oversupply will lower the price, okay? Worsening poverty and income inequality at last. Remember, say this thing, okay? Relate the theory with poverty and income inequality, okay? And then opportunity cost of government spending, because we need to spend some money to impose the price floor, right? So the government will have less spending on for economic growth, okay? No economic growth, poverty will come back, right? So this is the two sides. So remember the thing, okay? Not one question for 50. Two policy, two way to evaluate. So altogether 4 things for 15 words. I hope this sharing help you release a little bit, especially for the last part, okay? Make sure find out more thing to discuss. So for each one fewer marks, okay, not 15 marks for one thing, okay? Oh, I make it and you go through it with me. I'm glad, okay? I'm happy to have you guys, okay? Remember you like my sharing, click the thing, okay? Support us, okay? We're just a small channel. Be your support, okay? Thank you, okay? And then we can move on to our paper fee. See you.